Gossamer drapes cover the windows of this elegantly appointed hall, which has brass-plated chandeliers hanging from the ceiling. Upholstered chairs line the walls, and stained glass wall hangings depict beautiful men, women, children, dogs, devils, singing and playing instruments together. Harpsichord with a bench rests in the northwest corner. Near the fireplace is a large standing harp. Alabaster figurines of well-dressed dancers adorn the mantelpiece, which are the skeletons. What was it? Frederick and Spoopy? What was it?
Spoopy was definitely one of them. I don't...
And close inspection of them reveals that they are skeletons, which you guys remember. The only thing really different in here is the harpsichord is certainly playing by itself.
Are the paintings moving like Harry Potter?
Oh yeah, the devils, when they're singing and playing instruments, you notice that the instruments are like, if you ever saw From Dusk Till Dawn, where the instruments are made of people, that's what they're playing.
I've never seen it, but now I don't want to see it, so.
Yeah, they're all playing, and you see them like very slow motion, inky movements as they're going. Yeah, actually no, it's a stained glass wall, so it's not going to be ink. It'll just be the glass shifting. Yeah, the harpsichord is playing by itself, and Thorn is, he goes, oh yeah, and he throws his wolf head back on, and he starts kind of dancing around a bit.
So Thorn.
Yes, as he says, dancing.
If... Just the question. If we were to go back downstairs, would the floor do what the ceiling just did?
Yeah.
So then when we were on the first floor, why couldn't the floor just pull us into the basement?
Well, do you have an elevator in every single room of every house?
That would have been a good argument, but no house I've ever been into has grabbed me and taken me to another floor, so clearly...
You see, Charlotte has a point here.
That's why there's a special house.
Right, so in the special house, where special rules apply...
Yes.
Why couldn't we have just gone into the basement?
Because we didn't install that.
So how are we supposed to get into the basement then, Thorn?
You have to figure that out. That's the game. That's the fun.
Do you love games?
I do.
I hate them.
That's a shame. Do you like to dance? We can dance in here.
I don't dance, sorry.
Okay.
I don't dance when I want to.
Ooh! Give me 1 second. And he goes and goes away for a second.
Can I just make a brief investigation check around the room just to see if there's anything I've missed?
Sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that as well.
Yeah, make an investigation check.
Sure, why not? Let's all do it.
Sure.
Nope, no investigation here.
19.
10.
While everyone's investigating, can I grab the wolf head, or did he take
He took the wolf head with him.
A 21.
You guys look around. It is basically the same room that you guys were in. You go over to the harpsichord, which is playing by itself. As you get closer, it starts to move the keys down to where you're coming from and just kind of banging a little bit. When you walk away, it goes back to playing. You go over to the skeletons. They're the same ones that are there. There's nothing really else different about the room.
I've never been here before.
To the other people. It's a conservatory. It's just the musical instruments sitting around. You got the harp. That's the one that Kent kind of brushed his fingers against the first time around. Mm-hmm. You got the fireplace as usual with 3 brand new pieces of wood. And that's it. As you guys are poking around, you hear the and he's back in the room. But he's there with a very limp skeleton. Someone around his height, probably a little taller. And he starts dancing around with her.
So you brought your sister.
Can I investigate to see who she is?
Yeah.
I have a feeling that it's gonna be his little sister. 15.
15. You notice that it resembles the size and whatever of a young girl, which looks like it would probably be a sister.
I'm gonna drink this because this is making me mad.
She's missing a couple of the bones that are in there. Just kind of hanging limply. No life to it
What
at
was
all.
her name? Do I remember
Rose.
her name?
Bella. Oh, Rose.
Rose.
That's right. Nope, Bella was a hag.
Yep. Rosavalda and Thornbolt, which is Rose and Thorn.
Right.
Yeah, he's just dancing around. She's not talking to me, but I might as well just use it when she's here. So
Why isn't she talking to you?
we had that fight, remember?
What was your fight about?
I got to kill someone. She didn't.
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah, she was very unhappy about that. But she can't say anything now, like right now, and starts waving her skeleton around and goes back to dancing.
So, her little spirit, where is that?
She's wandering around somewhere sulking.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll make up later.
I'm gonna open the door.
Sure. You open the door, and you are in the hallway outside. It was the landing that came up and it had the 2 pieces of armor on both sides of the double doors. So there's a set of double doors in front of you, which, if you remember correctly, was the library, but you're actually on the opposite side. So everything's kind of shifted around. So you're looking at the doors of what you thought was the library. And to your left, you see that there's a portrait. The portrait was of the Durst family, but it no longer is. The portrait is of Ven, Kent,
Oh my god.
Callista, and McHale. And you're all smiling, happy, kind of happy-go-lucky. Kent's in his old school self and just kind of flipping his gun around. McHale, you can't really see his face because he's the armor. Callista is off sulking to the side, talking to Bartholomew.
Okay. I was about to say, if Callista was smiling, I was immediately going to be like, Thorn, if you painted this is wildly inaccurate.
Oh, please.
And Ven is currently feeding Arsene on the shoulder, happy, and they're laughing a bit. And on the bottom, you see that there is a plaque.
A plaque?
A plaque that usually says what it is. Before it said Durst, like the Durst family.
What does it say now?
The dead.
This picture is inaccurate.
Why is this inaccurate?
We're not dead.
We're not dead.
I thought that's the whole thing about you all. I've been hearing the rumors of the prophecies. And you also see, in that little grand hall, there was the 2 pieces of armor that McHale almost tripped over. They're the same pieces of armor, and they're not moving, but there is something very different about it. All of them have their hand directly jabbed under their chin.
Oh no! Now I'm sad. That's awful.
What's through those doors over there?
That's the library.
There's only one door on this landing?
The one you just came out of, and the library.
Only things on this floor.
I mean, these stairs, they don't work either, so if we have to go up, we'll have to go through the library, go back up. There's also a special guest for you in the library.
Wait, hold on. He said that not every room had an elevator.
That's true.
So, theoretically, the room that we were in to go up on the bottom floor, would there have been a room to go down on the center floor?
A elevator.
I'm on a elevator.
Also, you remember that there was another door on this landing that led to, like, the servants' quarters and stuff? That door's just not there.
What do you guys think? Should we go back and check the other rooms, see if they're capable of going down, or should we go through the library, which Thorn just said clearly something's waiting for us behind?
Well, let me ask you one quick question. You know how to operate a floor?
I do.
No, but Thorn seems to.
You think he's gonna just play along and let us go through a floor that when he clearly wants us to go this way?
Hey, Thorn.
Yeah?
If we find the room to bring us downstairs, will you bring us downstairs?
I'll bring you guys to where you guys want to go. I just can't rush ahead, obviously.
I think we've wasted a lot of time talking, which means that the amount of time it would have taken us to go up and then back down would have been solved. Therefore...
Could I do something really quickly, though, Josh?
Yeah.
I want to send a message
Sure.
to Rose.
To Kent? Shut the fuck up, Kent.
I believe message you need to see the person.
You can cast this spell through solid objects if you are familiar with the target and know it is beyond the barrier.
The range is 120 feet.
Yeah, well, if she is within 120 feet, I'll be able to send her a message.
What message do you send her?
Rose, and I'm saying this, Josh, knowing that everything in this house is evil.
Okay.
Rose, I know that you're having a fight with your brother right now, and we were friendly before. He's giving us a little bit of trouble, and if you could come and help us sort out your brother, we would be really appreciative for it.
I'd rather just stay where I am. I have things to do, but I'll see you when you come around. Don't worry. You'll see me soon enough. I missed you too.
Alright, definitely didn't say I missed you, but...
That was actually a really great idea. Trying to use them against each other.
So, yeah, you do hear Rose. She's there.
Okay. So she's within 120 feet.
Yes.
On the same floor. Or I wouldn't know.
Not necessarily. I can go in any direction.
Can I send her another message and ask her where she is?
It's a cantrip. Go ahead.
Okay. Where are you?
I can't go saying that. That ruined the fun.
Aren't you like 6 years old?
Kids have fun.
Well, no, I was just saying myself. Like, she sounded like... Isn't she a kid? How does she talk like that?
Because it's me, and I have a deep register.
Fine. No, I just meant like she was talking like an adult.
Oh, yeah, she's also like 400 years old as a ghost, so...
Whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, we covered that definitely in the initial run, too, of like, they talk very well for their age.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, they've been around.
Yeah. Alright, well, I'm just gonna... Actually, I'm not gonna say it because I think that Thornton is gonna get mad. So I'm not gonna say it. But I just wanted to try that. But we could...
Character growth.
Do we want to go into the library or not? There's somebody obviously waiting in the library. Did we ask?
I think that's what we're gonna have to do.
Yeah.
I mean...
Can we go upstairs again? How many floors are in this house?
We have to go through the...
4.
There's 4. We
And
have to
then
go
the
through the
basement.
library to go upstairs.
Thorn, can we go upstairs one more time? Or is there no hand to reach down to get us in this room?
This floor we can take a stairwell that we installed in the library.
Oh, okay. Oh, but there's a fucking stairwell in the library. Okay,
It's,
well.
it's more of
Roll
like
an
a...
insight
it's
check.
a
I just
ladder.
don't trust anything he says.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, roll an insight check.
Who gave these kids architecture lessons?
We didn't build it, we had help.
Who the fuck helped you?
The house.
I stole Callista's voice there.
I rolled a 17.
Yeah, he's very truthful about it. He's not hiding a damn thing, which is probably worse.
Yeah.
I don't want to be just a buzzkill, but I'm pretty sure Josh is just kind of herding us into the library, upstairs.
Yeah, I mean, we have to go into the library anyway.
Guys, can I just walk into the library? Like, I'm like, Kent
You can
Kent
do
is
whatever
doing
the hell
this.
you want.
Kent, you can do anything you want. This is D&D. You can just do whatever the fuck you want, man.
I'm looking in Josh's eyes just to double check. It doesn't look like I'm gonna kill you eyes, but he also said that when I opened the door and Callista's body just started hanging in the last recording.
Well, he wasn't going to kill you. He was going to kill Callista, you know? There's a big difference there.
Okay, I walk.
Did we ask Thorn who was in the library?
No, he just said that there was someone waiting for us, a special guest. Who is the special guest, woman?
We have to open the door and find out.
No, fuck off. Yeah.
You
Yeah,
know, Thor,
I'm gonna-
when
I'm-
I
I
get
go
out
open
of here,
the
I'm
door.
going to burn this house down, and then when I kill Strahd, I'm going to come back and burn you down.
Why are you doing that? Definitely don't tell him that.
That's going to cut that out because that is not in character. I just wanted to say it in a character voice.
Careful with that,
Which
Drew.
direction does the door open in? This is a dumb question.
Is it push or pull?
Push pull.
Josh, I'll just tell you to cut it out because I also QC these episodes.
I mean, in game, if you say something in a character voice, I did this to
Yeah,
Nick.
be
He said
very
no
it,
taking it
careful.
back.
Maybe he said it privately to me.
That's why I don't use my character voice anymore, guys. Say everything in my
I
voice.
did it telepathically to Charlie. Eat a dick, you gave us a magic ring.
Smart.
Nick, what were you saying?
Does the door open inward or outward?
When you walk up to it and you touch the doorknob, you are now on the other side of the door, holding the doorknob.
I fucking hate this game.
Okay.
I hate you.
Okay.
I hate.
So you just
Wizards
see
of the
Kent just
Coast.
go-
I hate whoever wrote this fucking module. I fucking hate everybody in this goddamn world.
Don't hate the module. All this stuff is
That's on
Hate-
Josh.
Don't hate the module. Hate the game.
So
Just
I
as a
was
whole.
distracted by a momentary grab ass with my husband. What happened?
Okay.
Kent is now gone.
I immediately turn around and look what's there.
You are in the library,
Callista, where'd the little one go?
Ken's.
or you can hear her on the other side.
Well, clearly, I don't know. He touched the doorknob and he disappeared, so...
Kent, you can hear them, and as you turn around and look at the room, you see the library. Red velvet drapes cover the windows of the room. There's an exquisite mahogany desk and a matching high-back chair that face the entrance in the fireplace, above which hangs a framed picture of a burned-down broken windmill perched atop a rocky crag.
Did that.
No, bitch, I did that.
Situated in corners of the room are two overstuffed chairs. Floor-to-ceiling bookshelves line the south wall. A rolling wooden ladder allows one to more easily reach the high shelves, such as the stark naked blue dragonborn that is currently putting books away.
Guys, you better get in here.
Oh, but he's evil.
I did not agree to have Mikhail's dick in this podcast.
No, we agreed that the
Mikhail-
pouches, right? Did we not agree that there were
I
pouches?
did not agree to pouches. I did not agree to have a Dragonborn's dick in this podcast.
Mikhail turns around, and from across the room, Mikhail's dick just hits Kent in the face.
Oh my god!
It's every shot is like in Austin Powers when they like cover it for like something in the foreground and moving around. You never see it.
Okay, no, actually, we said this at the stock exchange, and you guys would enjoy it. So you know when the Hulk gets out of the tub in Thor Ragnarok, and Bucky was talking about like, oh, I'm glad they didn't like do anything, and then we were laughing about what if it was just it centered on the Hulk's dick and just stayed there. All the dialogue's the same. It's just a shot of the Hulk's dick, and that's it.
Then I'd be like, oh, I wasn't realizing we were watching Watchmen.
Yeah, or Bruno. Yeah.
All right.
And that's what happens here.
I'm guessing if I touch the doorknob again, I don't pop back into the hallway, do I?
Do you touch the doorknob?
Yeah.
You're back in the hallway.
Guys, it's MacLeod. MacLeod's here.
MacLeod?
He's butt-ass naked.
Okay, and then I touch the doorknob immediately, not even thinking about it.
Yeah, I go back in with her
Okay,
because I'm
you
not
go
leaving her alone in this.
Right through.
This is like, I gotta see that.
And as you pop in, you turn around, you see Thorn is sitting in one of the chairs, kind of kicking his legs.
Guys, we're gonna have to like interact with this being, right? I just want to make sure we're all in agreement.
Charlie, you think we should go in there?
Are you gonna come in the room?
Sure. I'm just so confused.
I walk forward a little bit and I say, MacLeod, how's it hanging?
Oh, no.
He does not answer you. He is putting books away. Krusk and Charlie, are you guys going through as well?
I was asking my wife if she thought we should.
Begrudgingly, I think we should, because if we don't, they're all gonna die, and who knows what's gonna happen out here in the hallway if we don't, so I suppose we should.
You're probably right about that. All right.
You guys are in.
Mikhail!
Puts the book away. Takes one down. Turns it over. Puts it somewhere else.
It's really rude to ignore your best friend.
Nothing.
Okay, I want to walk up a little bit closer and put my hand out, like as I'm walking, and I just want to say, sun's getting real low.
All right, I quit. Goodbye.
sorry, that was-
Goodbye.
Very briefly, now that we have like done a little bit more out, right? Has anybody seen that Eddie Izzard sketch about British cinema, about how someone just walks into a library and it's like, oh, hello, I'm just slightly moving books to the left. That's exactly, it's all I can think of.
Yeah, you talk and he's not responding at all. And Thorn is like kind of has his head back in the chair and still kicking around and looking around.
Can I send him a message?
Sure.
Send MacLeod a message?
Yeah, he's right there. But what if he doesn't know his name? So,
Oh,
you know.
okay, you're right. Smart. It's a smart move. I just can't do any magic, so he's like, what?
Well,
Send a message
I can
like
do
an
this
owl?
one for free all the time, so I might as well use it.
We're a short distance. I think you could just airplane it to him.
Crumple it up in a ball and throw it at his head.
Paper pigeon it. It's not like a paper airplane. It's a paper pigeon.
All right, message. Go ahead.
Oh, Nick, yes, that's how you D&D.
I'm gonna send Mikhail a message and I'm gonna say, hey, down here, we really need to talk to you.
He turns his head. You notice that there is just a dead look on his face. There is no emotion. There is no happiness, anger, sadness.
I don't appreciate that pun.
He is not there. He heard you. Or this thing heard you. And turned back and continued. Then he gets down the ladder, goes over to the other side of the room, and starts to organize a little bit more.
I'm gonna start crying.
Noted.
Thanks.
Welcome.
So, Josh, I want to just activate something now and keep it going while we're going. I would like to cast See Invisibility on myself
Okay.
and just have that going out, seeing invisible shit.
You can see into the ethereal plane.
Yes, I
No
can.
creatures and objects appear ghostly and translucent. So as soon as you activate that, you feel blind. You cannot really see the walls much anymore. You can't really see the floor or the ceiling because you are surrounded, body to body, of just mindless, green, white souls walking around. They are bumping into each other, walking through each other, climbing over. They're just... It's packed. As big as the house is, there doesn't seem to be any room for anything.
And it's just in this room, right?
Well, yeah, you can't really see past because you are crowded. They're even in your space.
Wait a second. Do you think that they'll only go to war for the person who has the windmill sword? Listen, we'll have Elrond come, give us the windmill sword.
Can I notice a change in Ven when he does that?
Ven's eyes shift. What color do they change, John?
I would say just pale, white.
Okay. They go pale, and he starts looking around, and, like, it looks like he just can't see anymore.
Okay, I'm gonna message him.
Okay.
And I'm gonna say, what have you done? What do you see?
I'm looking into the ethereal plane, and I see literally everything.
Is it just in this room, or is it everywhere?
I can't see anything. There are too many spirits blocking my view.
You said that he can't see any walls, any stairs, anything like that. But can
In the ethereal plane, you wouldn't really see that.
You can't
much.
see any structure, so he wouldn't be able to see if, like, there was, like, an opening in the floor where we could go down or something
No.
like that. Okay. Okay.
Can he see us, though? Or are we blocked by people?
You definitely can see the traces of you in the room because they are, like, translucent. They're not incredibly opaque. They're not transparent. You can see through with some resistance. And he knows where you guys are. You also see something else that's a little strange. And it's Thorn. And on top of Thorn's body seems to be a wiry, tentacly, not really a tentacle, but just in description, wire coming from the ceiling.
He's being controlled. He's being controlled. He's being controlled. He's still good. They're still good in Thorn. He's just imaged to fuck with us.
That's a puppet, baby.
So, like, a wire connected to the ceiling?
Like a tentacle thick wire.
Original Thorn is good Thorn. That's real. This is just an illusion to fuck with us.
Is there any way that we would be able to see this for ourselves? But only John can see it, right? There's no way
Only
for him
then.
to be able to show us?
No. Unless you, like, cast the invisibility on somebody else.
I only got 2 level 2 spell slots. So
Callista, since you can cast message as many times as you want, can you let us know what John's seeing? So that way I can actually, I have an idea that I want to see if we could do.
What are you seeing?
I see the spirits of everyone trapped in the house. And looking over at Thorn, I see some sort of wire connecting from him to the ceiling that is very thick and very ethereal.
It's very ethereal?
It is, yeah, it's some type of entity that is present in the ethereal plane.
Can I tell Callista to tell Ven to keep an eye on me for a second as I do something?
I relay that.
I'm watching you.
I go to touch the door. Like the door that we used to get in.
Alright, you're on the other side.
What does it look like from his direction? Does it look like these spirits are, like, ushering me? Like, when we move, it's actually the spirits of the house?
No, you just
Damn it!
vaporize and spot.
Okay, never mind. Come back in. I thought I was gonna, like, find out that, like, the house is actually just a collection of the spirits and...
That would be actually really cool. But no.
I want to walk over towards where Kent is when he popped back.
Sure.
I want to touch the doorknob.
You are now on the other side, and you are, like, shoulder to shoulder with souls.
So they're still all over the place.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll go back in.
Do you think there's any... I just don't know if there's any real chance of dispelling magic on this boy. I just don't think it's possible, but I don't want to burn a spell slot for something stupid.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm afraid of, too. I want to, like, do a lot of things, but then I also don't. 'cause I,
Already burnt a spell slot for fine traps and had it dismissed in the most abrupt ways. So.
I know.
Nope! Move on, bitch!
I want to walk over to Thorn.
Okay. He stops kicking his feet. He looks over. Hi.
I will wave my hand over his head.
He looks up, and you wave your hand through the large tentacly wire. He looks up and goes, yes? He floats above and starts doing it to you, too.
Does MacLeod also have those strings?
MacLeod does.
MacLeod does too?
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to see that, Ben would, but yeah, it doesn't seem like it's really controlling him, though. It just seems like it has some sort of loose connection to him.
It goes up through the top floor, so something's up there.
So Thorn,
Yes?
we can just walk up the stairs, right?
Not the stairs in the hallway, but you can walk through, through the books over there. And points to a solid bookcase.
We can walk through the books.
Yes.
I'm gonna stop crying and start walking over to the books.
You take the switch and go off, and then you walk over to the books.
Tears be gone.
I was like, what switch? What is he talking about?
tear
And then
switch.
I got
The
it.
waterworks. All right, you're at the bookcase.
And I'm gonna look at everybody else and I'm gonna say, hopefully I see. And then I just go through.
All right, you walk straight through, and you are now in a little staircase that goes up.
I'm gonna wait for people. 'cause
I'll
I'm scared.
walk through the books too.
Same.
Yeah, following.
You walk through, and Thorn walks and skips behind you, and you go up the stairs. As you go to the top, there is a little trap door that you can push open, and as you push open, it seems like it's dark, but it's because there's a like fabric or something on top, like a carpet or a rug.
All right. Well, I guess we're gonna push that trap door open.
Okay. You push it down, push it up, and whatever rug it was just gets pushed over, and you climb out, and you were in the master bedroom. And what you pushed over was the completely burned up tiger carpet.
Oh, yeah. That's a
that
really
carpet.
nice carpet. You shouldn't burn it.
I burned it. It was gross.
So the double doors have dusty panes of stained glass set into them. Designed in the glass resembles not just regular windmills, but destroyed windmills. That seems to be a motif now throughout. The dusty cobweb-filled master bedroom has burgundy drapes covering the windows. Furnishings include a 4-poster bed with embroidered curtains and tapered gossamer veils, a matching pair of empty wardrobes, a vanity with a wood-framed mirror, and no jewelry box. Instead, there's a little piece of paper there, neatly written, currently in Callista's possession.
Why do I have everything chill?
You stole it.
Because you're the rogue.
I bet if we looked into the closet on the first floor, it would say top hat and coat. Currently in Ven's possession. Or, no, Arena's possession.
That is true. Then there is a rotting tiger skin rug, which moans in a bit of pain as you move it off. And there is a dust-covered portrait of, Mikhail on the wall.
What is the caption?
There is no caption.
Okay.
It is just Mikhail. And what it is a very heroic-looking Mikhail as he is standing there. He has a
That's
spear.
your heroic pose?
Well, I'm trying to think. He has his spear over his shoulder, and his left hand with the knife in, just moving up and down, stabbing, and the blood pouring out, literally out of the portrait.
Why? Bitch, chill. Shit.
I'm gonna ping Charlie and be like, Vin's been talking about this guy for a long time. I really don't see what the point is.
I'm really unhappy about this, darling. I'm really, really unhappy.
It's kind of a real gross place. I'd like to get out of here as soon as possible.
So what floor are we on now?
You are now on the 3rd. There's also a door facing the foot of the bed that has a full-length mirror mounted on it. As you look into the mirror, you see yourselves, but blatantly dead. The door opens to reveal an empty dust-cloaked closet. And there's also the balcony that you could go onto, but if you remember last time, there was fog outside.
Is there fog now?
There's always fog.
When you look outside, there is no fog.
Kent jumps out and runs away.
Yeah, there's no fog pressed against.
Can I open up the doors then?
You open up the door that looks to the outside, and you are now looking into the bedroom where you fought the nanny.
What? Oh, so we can't leave. So basically, even if we were to try to go
That's the room
outside,
where
it's
Kent
another
died.
room.
That's the room where Kent died, which is on the other side of the floor.
Oh my god.
Thorn,
Yes.
can we be pulled upstairs through this room?
Well, the staircase is in the place you left it here. You can use that one. We want to keep a little something the same. It's through that door. And it's, he points to the room where Nick died, or Kent died.
Oh, okay, so it's in the nanny room. Before, I'm gonna shut the door.
Okay.
Before we go in there, is the nanny alive?
Oh, she's around, but she's taking care of the baby.
Oh my god, that's right.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a baby.
Oh my god, that's
There's a
right.
baby.
Yeah, there is a baby, and it's not okay.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's like, this is fucked up, dude. So then she would probably be in the baby's room.
Yeah, she's in there.
Okay.
She's rocking him right now.
So if I remember correctly, it was Thorn and Rose were starved and locked in a room. The baby was never born.
Stillborn.
It was a stillborn.
It was stillborn.
Now, listen, the real fucked up part of me wants to take the nanny and the baby and throw them down the endless staircase. And then we don't have to deal with them. They're just there. Stuck. But that's me. And it's a demon baby.
We play D&D to escape the constraints of real life. So let's throw this baby down an endless staircase.
At what point do we just start spamming turn undead? Like, what point do we just...
I'm gonna have nightmares.
You
tonight,
start
'cause
doing
they're-
Turn Undead when Josh says the words roll initiative. Then you start spamming Turn Undead infinitely until everything goes away.
Yeah.
I'm just nervous. I don't like this.
Yeah. I'm gonna open up the balcony door.
Okay, you open up, and you look inside. You don't see anyone in there. Then, the spirits seem to be a lot more thinned out on this floor. And you see in the chair, because this lasts for an hour, a spectral form of a skeletally thin woman that you very much recognize, holding a squirming around little baby.
Callista, don't walk in there.
Oh, okay, I fucking won't. I fucking won't.
Oh, it's fine. You dealt with it before. She's not going to bother you again. Just don't wake the baby. She gets really pissed.
And so it seems like they're not trying to kill us. They're trying to just lead us. Because MacLeod didn't attack us.
Mikhail isn't himself, though, and he
So-
doesn't have a soul. These are all souls.
Everybody, be quiet. Like he said, I don't want to wake the baby. There is, I know you can't see it, but I can see it. There is a nanny. The nanny that, did what they did to you, Kent. And the baby is in there. Let's not disrupt them and try and just leave.
Josh, if I send a message, nobody can hear me, right?
That's been how it's been.
Okay, I'm gonna send a message to Thorn, and I'm gonna ask him where the doorway is in the nanny room so that we could leave.
He'll tell you it's behind the mirror. Out loud, he says.
You're going to wake the baby.
No, I would never say that out loud.
I know the volume to use. It's my little brother.
I'm gonna sneak.
Okay, make a stealth check.
Let's all go as slow as possible to that mirror.
Should we all need to make a stealth trap?
Oh my god, I forgot you had that much stealth.
I don't know.
I'll make a stealth check.
I'm going to make a stealth check too.
This is not gonna be good for me.
17.
21.
I got a 5.
I have disadvantage,
Same.
so I got an 8.
Darling, you're not very quiet.
No.
I got 10.
Mama wears scale mail. She jingles.
Okay. Also, you guys are on the 3rd floor, so Ven, you notice something different in your vision. Or not different necessarily, but specific. Remember that wire thing?
Yep.
It is the same exact thing coming from this ceiling now.
It's the same exact thing coming from this ceiling.
So, as it was on the 2nd floor, you would expect it probably to, reach up and all the way through. It's the exact same looking thing as the 2nd floor here. So, what you're thinking is it's coming from the actual ceiling itself. Kind of like how you are in, bumper cars, and they have the little thing going straight up.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So, I want to look at Callista
Okay.
and just point to my head, signaling, message me.
I'm messaging you. Hello.
Yes or no? Should I try to attack this tentacle thing above Thorn's head?
I'm gonna message him again. I think that you should attack it after we get through the mirror.
Alright.
I will say, you did try to pass your hand through it, and there was no contact.
Right, but ghosts.
They need to be on this plane.
Fuck.
You would know that.
Okay.
He's not on this plane?
It's in the ethereal plane. He can see into it. He cannot interact with it.
Yeah, I can see into the ethereal plane, but I can't do anything there.
Yeah, but not to be rude, but Josh, did you create this specific instance of happening? This.
Yeah.
So then there has to be a way that it gets into the regular
there are
plane.
spells and things that-
Josh would never just make this and then have us not be able to interact with it.
Well, there's things called etherealness, where you bamf in between planes.
Oh, really?
So
Yes.
It's
yeah,
a certain spell.
It's a certain spell or certain
Or if you
creatures
wanted
have
to,
it.
you could plane shift into the ethereal plane if you
Exactly.
had some sort of a tie to the ethereal plane.
I see. Okay.
But we don't have that.
Does any of us have ties to the ethereal plane?
No.
No.
I mean, you do more than any of us because you were dead. Well, actually, we all do.
We're all dead.
Before.
We were all dead before.
We've all been there,
Not us.
except for you two.
Krask and I managed to avoid that.
Yeah, that's why you're all so happy.
Yeah.
Yeah, word of advice:
right, so-
never die.
Well, you rolled your stealth checks, so we did not resolve that.
Yeah.
Y'all.
I want
You guys walk into the room, and some of you are definitely quieter than the others, but especially Charlie, and I believe Kent, you rolled pretty low.
No,
right?
I rolled shit.
I rolled a 10.
Oh, Ven did. Yeah, okay. So all three of you kind of clang into each other, and Thorn turns around and is like, shh, and you hear the baby and goes, kind of nuzzles back in the nanny, whatever, and then you see her look up, and her eyes are just through you and through the people who did it, and looks at Thorn, and you see Thorn in real life, not real life, in reality, you guys all see it too, of just put the hands up of sorry, just passing through. And she's goes to stand up and sits back down and starts feeding the baby again, goes to sleep.
I'm gonna go through the mirror now very quietly.
Yeah, I'm already through it.
Okay, as you go to the mirror opens up as it did, like there was the secret thing, and Rose pushes it open for you. And goes, come on,
Who now?
Rose does?
He goes, come on. And looks at Thorn and goes, stay here. Not allowed downstairs. Thorn goes, fine, go. I'll make sure he's still sleeping. So Rose guides you guys upstairs. And as you guys go upstairs, you go straight into the children's bedroom, where you see the skeletons. Well, one of them laying down on the floor. The other one's now downstairs.
Can you see the tentacle thing?
Yeah, do I see the tentacle thing on her too?
Yep.
Yup.
So let me explain the children's room. The room contains a bricked-up window, flanked by two dusty wood framed beds, sized for children. Closer to the door is a toy chest with the broken-down windmills painted on its sides, and a dollhouse that's a perfect replica of the dreary edifice in which you stand. However, there is a very blatant difference. It's not intact. Their rooms are it looks like a Star Trek 3D chess set. The rooms are just hanging in weird places.
But are all of the rooms that we've been through near each other in the way that we went through them?
There seems to be no relevance.
Fuck.
God, I want to break this house.
Josh, why are you doing this? It's not fun! I mean, it's fun.
These furnishings are draped in cobwebs. Lying in the middle of the floor is the one skeleton. And that's it. This one is actually holding the real doll of Thorn.
Hey, can I ask a question?
Mm-hmm.
Are there tentacle things in this house? I mean, like in the dollhouse.
Oh, no.
Oh shit! What if we attacked it and then all of a sudden it just came to light that it was really there? But no, fine.
Can we look into some of the rooms?
The other rooms that are around?
Well, into the dollhouse rooms.
Oh, yeah. You look into the rooms, and they are designed in the same way that the rooms are. It's the same dollhouse. It looks like someone took it, broke it apart, and just put the rooms surrounding, in just different areas.
There's no structure at all.
No.
No.
Right.
It's like, say if you took a blueprint, cut on the lines, and then moved the pieces of paper somewhere else.
I mean, I get it, but I just want there to be an answer.
Right.
I don't think there is going to be an answer.
So
No, I don't
there's a
think
door,
so
right?
either.
Yeah, Rose goes, I think you know the way from here. Sorry to say that I think you may find downstairs not as fun as it's been already.
Can we go down there now? Is it ready for us?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, go right ahead. You can go on your way.
Great. It's the same up here?
Not really, but we wanted to make sure that you guys do the go up, then come down. It's more like a theme for your mood or just the house overall. We want to keep some things the same.
It mirrors the way we did it on the first few episodes. I get it. Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
You must have heard. You weren't there.
Rose
the
was
whole
like,
thing.
what's an episode?
I did. The iTunes release is great.
Yeah. You know what? You know what, Rose? I appreciate your 5-star review. I thought it was a little harsh on the description, but the fact that you gave me 5 stars, thank you. Appreciate it.
So, as you remember, well, you may not remember, it was in the storage room. So, I'll just skip a bit. You guys can go to the storage room, and you notice that the door, the secret door that led all the way downstairs, is wide open.
Okay.
Well, I think we have to go that way. So, who's ready to go downstairs?
I will go first.
I'm going to keep an arrow knocked.
I take out the horn guard blade.
Okay. You take those out, and as you step on the stairs, the staircase starts shuttling you down for you.
Also, Josh,
Yes.
I asked you this question when we were outside of the house, and you said no. But now that I know that Strahd came in here and influenced some shit, are they Strahd's minions?
Depends on what you're facing.
Okay. That will be a case-by-case basis then.
Yes. Case by case.
A case-by-case basis that Josh will always say no to. Come on, Josh. Everything in Barovia is Strahd's minion. Let's not lie.
Not necessarily true.
I've read the source material, sir.
Oh, what?
No, I haven't read anything.
Okay, so you guys you step on the steps, and they shuttle you down. It's like a escalator of stairs that brings you all down. You guys go to a very different structured basement level. As you come out, there was the crypts that were in front of you and around you. Those are still there, and everything is just blasted open. You look to your left, look to your right. A lot of just weird hallways going throughout. But you see down the hall to the right, there is just a large staircase leading down. The entire floor where you guys were is gone.
Taking Initiative is a product of the Spark Network. Imagine what your idea can do. For updates on the show, future news, and all things nerd, visit us on thespark.network. If you wish to conjure us on social media, you can cast message on Twitter with the handle @TI_pod. If you enjoyed the show, please leave us a review on iTunes, as it helps us grow so we can put out more content for you.
I'm Josh Perot, and I'm the DM. You can find me on Twitter @XyroxisTheBeard. That's XIROXIS the Beard.
This is Jonathan Buckmaster. I am the voice of Vandalar Greymeyer. You can find me on Twitter @Bucky_Masters.
This is Nicholas Figueroa, and I play the sometimes rude but always lovable Kent Brickwood of the East Farthing Brickwoods. You could find me on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter @NicoFigs. That's @NIKOFIGS.
Well, this is Drew Tillman, and I played Krusk. You can find me on Twitter @NotThatDrew.
I'm Morgan Conroy, and I play Charlotte, and you can find me on Twitter @ThistleRaven.
And guest starring Donna Fenimore as Callista Bergenson. You can find Donna on Twitter @critical_crumbs. This episode was edited by John Buckmaster and Josh Perot. The original artwork for the logo was created by Kati Kawaguchi of Nerds on a Roll. You can find her on Twitter @_KidKatie. All modifications for the arc were done by Josh Perot. The theme song was created by Neil Martin of The Lucky Die. You can find him on Twitter @BardicMartin. All additional music found in the episode was created by Kevin MacLeod and the Incompetech website. Any additional information about the songs played in this episode can be found in the episode's description. John Buckmaster played a dual class between the Pendragon by Dareside Phantom on Reddit and the Oath of Vengeance Paladin from the 5th edition Player's Handbook. Donna Fenimore played a dual class between the School of Arcane Archery Wizard from the Handbook of Craftiness by Ludo8 on Reddit and the Scout Rogue found in Xanathar's Guide to Everything. The Gunslinger class, played by Nick Figueroa, was created by Matthew Mercer. The Fate Cleric, played by Morgan Conroy, is from the Compendium of Sacred Mysteries by WHK, aka Genuine Believerer on Reddit. Drew Tillman played the Consensus Ranger from Zipper on Disney on Reddit. The D&D 5e rule set and the Curse of Strahd module are both property of Wizards of the Coast. If you enjoyed the show and would like to support us, please visit us at patreon.com/Taking Initiative. There you can find early access to episodes and bonus content.